Chinese drone versus USA drone. Who rules the skies in 2026? From high-tech American stealth drones to swarms of Chinese UAVs filling the skies, the future of war, and even peace, may depend on drones. The United States builds the most advanced drones in history, but China is building thousands. In 2026, who really rules the skies? America or China? Why drones matter? Drones are no longer toys. They are the eyes, ears, and weapons of the 21st century. From the battlefields of Ukraine to delivery tests in big cities, drones are changing how the world moves, fights, and works. In this race, two countries dominate, the United States and China, but in distinctly different ways. First, let's talk about civilian drones, the kind you see in the hands of photographers, filmmakers, and farmers. Here, China has already won. Shenzhen-based DJI controls between 70% and 80% of the global market, a near unbeatable monopoly. From the pocket-sized DJI Mini to the heavy-lifting Agras used in agriculture, DJI drones are everywhere. Even in the United States, where the government has banned DJI drones from federal use due to security concerns, hobbyists and YouTubers still overwhelmingly fly DJI. Meanwhile, America's last serious competitor, Skydio, quit the consumer drone market in 2023 to focus on defense contracts. That means there is virtually no US company that can challenge DJI in the skies above your city. Put simply, when it comes to commercial drones, the race is already over and China is the winner. But the story shifts when we look at the military sky. Here, the US remains the leader in technology in terms of expensive drone systems. Take the MQ-9 Reaper, the workhorse of US drone warfare, capable of flying for over 27 hours while carrying precision strike weapons. Add the RQ-170 Sentinel, a stealth surveillance drone nicknamed the Beast of Kandahar. And then there's the MQ-25 Stingray, the first carrier-launched refueling drone, extending the range of US fighter jets. These drones are extremely advanced, but also extremely expensive. A single Reaper system can cost over $30 million. In contrast, China's approach is different. Build more at lower cost. China's most famous combat drones, the Winglong 2 and the CH-5 Rainbow, resemble America's Reapers, but cost a fraction of the price, ranging from $1 to $2 million each. Beijing is also developing stealth drones, such as the GJ-11 Sharp Sword, an unmanned combat aircraft that resembles something from a sci-fi movie. But the real difference is strategy. While the US builds 100 highly advanced drones, China is preparing to field thousands of less expensive drones that can operate in tandem, and that's where the swarm comes in. The swarm factor, 1,000 drones at once. In 2017, China demonstrated the ability to coordinate over 1,000 drones in formation, a record-breaking 1,180 drones flying at once. Yes, it was a public light show, not a battlefield test, but the technology behind it, keeping drones stable within just centimeters of each other, is exactly what future combat swarms need. Since then, Chinese defense media have showcased low-cost bomb drones tested in swarms, designed for reconnaissance and saturation strikes. The US has swarm projects too, but analysts warn that in future wars, it may not be the one perfect stealth drone that wins, but rather a cloud of 1,000 cheap, smart drones overwhelming defenses. China isn't just building more drones. It's experimenting with stranger, futuristic designs, submersible drones that can dive underwater and resurface. Robot dogs carrying machine guns have already been tested in military drills. Mosquito-sized drones for spy operations, still in research. And cargo drones that can carry tons of supplies across long distances. These are not mass deployed yet, but they show China's ambition to use drones not just as weapons, but as an entire system of warfare. Here's another difference: exports. The US sells its drones mainly to close allies, NATO members, Australia, Japan, under strict export controls. China, on the other hand, sells widely, Pakistan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and across Africa. As a result, Chinese drones are being used in more conflicts around the world today than American ones. Beijing has made drones not just a weapon, but also a tool of diplomacy. So who's ahead in technology? The US leads in stealth, satellite integration, and long-endurance flights. China leads in numbers, affordability, and battlefield integration with 5G and AI. The US may emerge victorious in the duel of elite or expensive drones, but China could win the war of mass production. At the end of the day, people want cost-effective technology that is readily available, and China is ahead in this segment. So who rules the skies in 2026? In the civilian world, China already dominates. DJI is untouchable. In the military world, the US remains the leader in advanced, combat-proven drones. But in the future of drone warfare, swarms of thousands, exotic designs, and global exports, China may have the edge. In short, the US builds the smartest drones, China builds the most drones. And in modern warfare, both matter. Would you rather bet on American precision or Chinese numbers? Who do you think will dominate the skies of the future? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe to InfoLens for more fact-based global comparisons.